Hello everyone, I am Tessellating Hexagons, and we're here in the second dungeon, which looks very inside a body-y. Let's see what this rock has to say. We are born into the decay of our mother's body. Okay, starting off a bit metal. Yeah. Okay, I don't even know where to begin. For one, these enemies here, this penguin-looking thing, they don't hurt you, they just follow you around and push you. They don't actually do any damage. And you have to use them to solve puzzles like this. Like that. But these valve things that fire out beams will hurt, so don't touch those. Now, yeah, I don't know where to begin with this, because I am a bit squeamish, kind of, when it comes to body-themed levels in video games, or womb levels, as TV Tropes calls them. I just cannot stand them. They just don't sit right with me. I don't like the idea. So needless to say, the concept of the film Fantastic Voyage didn't sit too well with me, but that's kind of the theme of this dungeon, and here's the thing I was praising in the other episode, though. I just unleashed this tentacle, and another dungeon pops up. So yes, this is actually a sort of a trilogy in 4 parts, as it were. That there are 5 of those structures, and that was a 3 health unit thing I just picked up. But there are 5 structures in the Red Marshes that look like the one that we went in to get into here. The middle one is this one, which is the first part of the dungeon. Then there are the left and right ones, which we open by freeing the respective tentacles in this dungeon. Then in each of those we'll open 1 tentacle in each, and from that'll open the top one, which will be the last part of the dungeon where the boss is. And the bottom one is the one that we ran into in the last episode. That's the well, that's not strictly part of the dungeon, it's just another structure that follows the same theme. So you have puzzles like this with the red water and the valves and the disgusting shiz. And I'm not going to spoil what's in there just yet. I'll do that after this dungeon, because why the fuck not? Now then, oh yeah, these guys can't be hurt in any way other than by booping them into the death, because those are words. Yeah, they blow up when in contact with these whooshy things, but you can't hurt them any other way, is what I'm trying to say here. Because I can word so well this evening. It's just about 9:05 on Sunday evening. I've got a cup of tea waiting for me, cooling down while I record, so that it'll be at drinkable temperature by the time I finish. And rude. Yeah. Did I mention I don't like womb levels? And as that stone thing at the entrance of the dungeon, if that's any indication of what's to come, yeah, this is kind of a particularly grim example of a womb level as well. Blech. Anyway, we've just freed the right part of the dungeon, so yeah, like I said, it's a really clever idea for a dungeon, having some of it, and then from that first bit you can open 2 other parts which you can tackle in any order. Well, you have to do the first bit first and the last bit last, but you can do parts 2 and 3 in any order, which, I like that, and they're all self-contained. You can do each of them, they don't carry over apart from the fact that one opens the next. I don't think you can carry keys over between them, and I'm not going to try to, because there's a chest that requires 2 keys to get to, as the game has been teasing us with, and I believe that contains a card, so, I'm going for all the cards in the... Well, okay, I say I'm going for all the cards in the game. I will... For people who know this game, there is one exception, and I will get to that when I get to that. But, as far as you're concerned, if you don't know this game, and most people don't because it is pretty obscure, I'm getting all the cards in the game and all the other collectibles and whatnot. Anyway, these pushy penguin guys, because I'm sure they have names. Why do bats suddenly fly down every time you're around? Just like Maja Keuc, they long to bits close to you. Because seriously, that song by Little Miss Slovenia 2011 is one of the most overused online song contest songs of all time, and it's redefined the song title Close to You, and it no longer means anything because I've heard it too much, and I'm rambling about stuff that a very small minority of people will understand. Anyway, the most metal dungeon in the universe, part 2. And another save point. And, okay, first of all, we never asked for this. We would not have brought our lives with her suffering. Back the fuck up, Mr. Lordi. I've got an episode title right there. But you can see on the map in the top, in the top corner, the top middle, it does count all of the dungeons as one area. If I go onto the map screen, like you can see the area we were just in, but they count as separate creatures if you understand the rocks. So, you know, the separate dungeons. I think the keys might carry over if they consider it to be one dungeon, but I don't know. I'd rather just 100% it. So, I don't remember what I was talking about now, and that kind of saddens me, because I made a joke about Lordi, and now my brain's gone. Slovenia, Maja Keuc, overused songs, references nobody will get. No, it's gone. Oh yes, the music of this place. I was about to talk about the music, because I said in the last episode that this place has really fittingly atmospheric music, and this music does sound like it belongs in a really creepy, icky, disgusting, sort of inside-a-body kind of level. And like this place is referred to as the Red Caves. You know, the game sort of dances around the fact that it is inside these bodies of animals that die, that the mothers die when the children are born. Anyway, we need to be careful here. Like, we have to be on this side of the thing, which looks kind of like a phallus with the two switches, and that penguin thing needs to be on the other side, and if we're not careful, he'll get killed by that, and you saw how the puzzle works, I don't need to talk through it. Now, these sticky, webby things on the ground, they slow you down. And I think that's all there is to it, really. But they look so membraney, and I don't like womb levels. But then, as far as womb levels go, this one isn't that bad. And it is heavily atmospheric, but, you know, it's not really, you know, ickily disgusting. Also, you can walk through the head of these things and not get hurt. And this isn't a horribly disgusting thing as they go. I mean, you know, it does look fleshy and bloody and gross, but, you know, there are worse womb levels out there. I mean, I intend to do a video about that during Vader this year, because I'm doing Vader again this year. Slightly different lineup of things on each day. I mean, Tumblr Tuesdays I'm hoping to continue with. Wednesday's vlog will still be a thing, because weirdly enough, 2 years in a row, the 1st of April falls on a Wednesday, and I can't explain that. It doesn't make any sense to me, but whatever. I'll be doing some old stuff, some new stuff. You know, new ideas, new concepts, also stuff carrying over from 2014. You'll find out close to the time. One day our mother left her mother and ventured into the poisonous fog. If you say so, Max Jason May. I keep doing the left first and then the right, and I don't plan on changing that anytime soon. Also, I was about to say these guys take off like more than one bit of health, but they don't. They remind me of the Reaper enemies from Legend of Zelda Phantom Hourglass, the ones that when they attack you, they take away damage and also time from the eponymous Phantom Hourglass. But I've not played that game in a while. Like, the last time I've come into any contact with it was Lucky 7DX's LP of it, and that was really good. Like, as far as Let's Plays go, like, he does have like a decent number of subscribers, but he's at the same time he's like a really underrated Chugger Conroy, but I don't know, not quite as boisterous. And he's certainly worth checking out. But I mean, yeah, I'm sure that the endorsement of someone who has 82 subscribers means a lot to him, but whatever. You know, we're the Let's Play community, we support each other where we can. These things do kind of look like roses. Just these shooty, lasery things. They look kind of like really aggressive roses, but maybe that's just my brain saying words, and maybe it shouldn't. Also, these rock things in the ground, they look kind of like pus-filled nubules of thing. Is that a word? Nubule? It sounds like it should be. Like, it should be some sort of... It should describe some sort of disgusting pus-filled thing. You know, nubule. Or, you know, sounds a bit like nuptial. Which, in turn, sounds like it should refer to nipples. But then again, you know, this is according to me, and, you know... Isn't there some campaign going on at the moment about freeing nipples? And, you know... Yes, if you want to free your nipples, that's your business. I'm not going to stop you or say that you should or shouldn't or whatever. Where has this commentary been going exactly? In other news, yesterday from my perspective, but the day before from yours, because this is recording on a Sunday, but I'm talking about I'm talking about something that happened on Saturday. I uploaded part 1 of Sonic 3D, whatchamacallit, Versus. I'm just going to call it Sonic 3D Versus because, I mean, you know, the subtitle, Blast, Flicky's Island, whatever, that went up, and I'm pleased with how positive the responses to that have been so far, because it was a bit of a gamble, but I'm glad it's paying off, because it's kind of a weird game to do a Versus on, but, you know, I'm glad it's working. So, if you've not checked that out yet, then I'd recommend doing so, but you're under no obligation to do so, because, as is always the way with my videos, you know, if you want to like or comment or subscribe or favourite or whatever, it must be your decision. I will never say, you have to do this because I said so. I mean, you know, leaving, you know, feedback of any kind, likes, dislikes, whatever, does support me, does help me improve my content, but I will never demand that you do it. Because that would just make me feel like a horrible person. Because, you know, it's your opinion, it's up to you if you like my stuff or not. And I didn't really mean to go on such a rant about it, but... Anyway, killing this Reaper guy who's trying to kill me because appropriateness, and... we got his card. I think we could have just gone to the right and faced the boss and been done with it. No, you need braces! I didn't say anything, sir. Potato. Also, speaking of things that apply today, the day this goes up, which will be tomorrow from my perspective, my university classes resume. Yay. Yeah. Because I actually got here a week early. Just, you know, in case there'd been weirdness with deadlines or flights or whatever. So I've just spent a week just here, just chilling. Just. And you know, my classes actually start tomorrow, or, well, today from your point of view, or whenever, or the earliest, today from the point of view of someone who's watching this the day this goes up, because I won't have fans from the future. Anyway, I think we're about to run into the boss here. Yep, here we are. Rejected. Each generation is born from pain to die in pain. We will not suffer to reproduce the cycle. We will not go outside. Calm your titties, good madam. I'm assuming it's a madam because, oh, okay. Because, I mean, you know, they keep talking about mothers. Axel Ilsu. This monster does make weird noises when you hit it. And, oh, I'm nearly dead. Oh my. See, I had such an easy time with this boss the first time, that's why I'm doing it now. What took me damage? What? The what? I don't... Can I just... Sir, madam... Are you dead yet? Why am I sucking at this? There we go. Is this your punishment for our rebellion? Oh. That was unpleasant. Anyway, so, I'm to assume that this boss arena was in fact a womb. So... more of an abortion than Earthbound? Question mark? Ooh. Icky. Anyway, who, how, why? Excellent work, young. You had to conquer not only this monster, but also your own fears to prevail! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Move. Of course, you still have a long way to go. Have you been exploring the land? Excellent work, stage. You had to conquer not only your temperament, but also your own self-respect to deliver such a cheesy line. And you're looping. Are you happy now? Calm down. Dead by April. Running out of Screamo people that I've heard of. Amaranth. No, that's about it. Anyway, I'm just gonna have a look at what's down here. See, there's... just remember that there. Remember that staircase. We'll come back to it later. Here's a Pokeball in some coral that we can't get around. So... yeah. That was the Red Caves. And how many cards do I have? I have 10. Now I was about to say, you know, I'd head back to the Nexus and use that as a shortcut. But actually, wait, hang on. We got spat out in the middle one. I'm gonna deal with that down there first, and then do the card thing in the beach area stuff, Town Pence McGee, and then I'll end off the episode, assuming that doesn't take too long. Otherwise I'll just start the next episode with the aforementioned. So, that was a dungeon that was actually... It wasn't hard, I just... There. I can't even explain why I was down to 1 health. I don't know. I'm just too good at tanking. Anyway, this is not strictly... Well, I mean, it's counted as part of the dungeon on the map, and it has the same gimmicks and music and tile set and everything, but it's not really conducive to completing the dungeon itself. It's just an optional extra side bitty-boo. Bitty-boo? Bibbidi-bobbidi cubed? Bringing that one back? Can you... Thank you, Mr. Penguin, sir. And where are we going? We're going down. I'm yelling timber. You'd better move. You'd better dance. That song is old. And more of these. Fwaffle. Why did you just spontaneously die? I'm slightly offended. Rude basket. A few words of the broom extension read, equip the widen upgrade in the menu to have the broom release harmful dust particles to the left and right. So, yep, we got an upgrade for our weapon. And if this menu is any indication, in actuality... See, I did say it in a bit of an ambiguous way, because Lord knows ambiguous is what I do best. But, yeah, I did say we'll get to upgrade our weapon. No point did I say that weapon wouldn't still be a broom. So, yeah. We have a broom to work with, and that's our the weapon to save the land. So, yeah, that's not going to change anytime soon. Unless, you know, we acquire the money to buy that gun from Mr. Offensive Russian Accent. But in case you haven't gathered, the monsters in this game don't drop money, so that's also not going to happen. That's just the kind of game this game plays. It's like Inception or something. And there's another exploded Goomba. Hey, I have said a lot of words. But, I don't know, you can see the difference in animation as well. Like, the whole widen thing, it's good for if you're kind of bad at aiming at enemies, but there are some, like, puzzles later in the game that don't require you to use this widen thing, but, like, it helps to cheese it slightly. Yet even terrain is said to have been formed by the ancestors of the area's inhabitants, so the walkie people. Like, in some cases you could, like, hit a switch through a wall or at a weird angle by using this broom extension, you know, that's about the extent of it. And in case you don't know what I'm doing, I'm just sort of going around filling up the map just to see if there's anything I missed. There's another aggressive Goomba. Don't know how I missed this. Let's see, mappity map, you're the map. Yep, okay, we're done here. So I will head back to the beach, assuming that the thingy thing is one way. Like, yeah, I was gonna say screw it, but save, restore my health, and go back through here. And it is a two-way thing. I can use the poop in here. So, I believe what I'm heading to now is another one of those gauntlet thingies where you kill a load of kill rooms. You kill a load of kill rooms, and then you get a new fuck of health as your reward. Can I just make up my mind? Are they fucks of health? Are they heart containers? You know, does it even matter? You know, am I a potato, or are we dancers? And no sign of that ghosty potato who decided to reject us last time. I don't know what else to say. The gate senses enough cards and decides to open, so can't walk through the open gate until it's completely open. And here are some more shooty things. And apparently I'm terrible at dodging them. And more shoot. Apparently it's not kill rooms, it's just shooty things. Okay, I can live with that. Because I am Juicy J, apparently. Never even heard of him apart from in that Katy Perry video. What is it with me and Katy Perry? And these aren't strictly kill rooms, but I'm killing them anyway because I'm missing one fuck of health and I would like it back. And normally those red guys are really good at dropping health. Like, That's something they do a lot of, but apparently not as much as in my practice file. And here's a free fuck up health. Yay! So, on that note, I have been, and will continue to be, tessellating hexagons, and... yep. See you in the next episode, I suppose.